Hey everybody, my name's Joe.
I am also Joe.
Welcome back to SNES's Life. Look, we did the big camera thing again. I did this morning during Sega Saturday mornings, and I put a picture on a green screen of our game room that's in the room kind of behind where we actually filmed this.
It's where we did the Super Scope game.
Yes, it is where we did the Super Scope games. I don't know that we ever pointed the camera at the the shrine, though. So that's my shrine. You can see below there's a Nintendo, a Super Nintendo, a 64, and a Sega Genesis Model 1. That beautiful neon Nintendo sign my wife got me for Christmas.
I didn't realize there was a smaller version of the Sega Genesis until you brought one in.
You're being green shirted. Joey's got a green shirt on, so you can see the picture from the other room.
I'm exclusively a head and arm.
You are a head and an arm. Congratulations.
The rest of me is gone.
That is interesting to say the least. So anyway, I started it with this big screen today because I said that one of the things I had humored the idea of doing was kind of a show and tell, and I thought that would be fun to do. So the first thing we're going to show and tell today is the Hyperkin Superboy. Now this is a clone Super Famicom, Super Nintendo console made by the company Hyperkin, who to my knowledge got popular because they build a console called the Retron, and it is a multi-console. So it's like a regular Nintendo you plug into your TV, and it's got slots for Sega, Nintendo, and Super Nintendo. Now this thing is actually a third generation model. They originally released the Superboy and then the Superboy S. This is the SFC, the third gen. And then they also now have the Superboy Black and Gold. These are still for sale. Hyperkin themselves is only selling the Black and Gold for $100. You can get them on Amazon for a little less than that. But it is pretty nice. It's got a lithium-ion rechargeable battery. It is a clone console, so you can see right here there's two controller ports. And there is an AV out up on top, so you can plug this into a TV and plug two Super Nintendo controllers into it. And it is basically a Super Nintendo. But, I mean, it's a Game Boy, essentially, for Super Nintendo games. And it's interesting, to say the least. So, Mario All-Star, or Mario RPG Legend of 7 Stars. All the buttons are real nice. I find it very responsive. There's a number of people online who have said that there are some games this thing doesn't clone well. I have not run into any of that, but if it is something that you are interested in researching, you can.
There is speakers on it. I'm
yes,
not sure where.
There are speakers. They're right in the front. So it's got stereo speakers. It's got a thing down here, a button you can switch from that 4:3 aspect ratio to a full-size 16:9. But that does stretch the image. And then there is, on the SFC and the new Black and Gold, you can change a switch on the top that runs between NTSC and PAL regions, so you can play Japanese and European released region games. So it is a very neat thing. I managed to snatch it up from a dude in town for like $30. Well worth $30 in my opinion. Not that I don't have a million other ways to play these games, but hey. So that's your show and tell for today. But today we're going to be playing a space shooter, another shmup called Blazeon, the bio-cyborg challenge, which is a really weird name for a game. And let's go ahead and take a look at that box. Alright, so here's the front box. The airplane...
It's like Transformers.
That's fair. I could see the Transformer comparison. The airplane actually almost looks like the one from the game we just finished the other day.
Kind of.
A little bit. But you're right, actually, that does look a lot like Transformers. Or Gundam.
I did immediately think Gundam, but as soon as I saw the ship
airplane
that looks kind of like Starscream,
you're like, oh, it
like,
transforms.
Definitely looks more like Transformers.
So, yeah. Nice title there. Cool looking artwork.
It's also the bio-cyborg challenge, so...
What did I say?
I don't know.
I think I said bio-cyborg.
I know, I was pointing it out because technically aren't Transformers like bio-cyborgs?
I mean, they're robots. In disguise. No, they're not bio-cyborgs. They don't have any humanity piece to them. I don't know that these have any human piece to them. I'd love to tell you the story, but I don't know that there really is a good one. Let's have a look at the back of the box. So here we go. The last desperate struggle of humanity to overcome the bio-cyborg possessors. With this ship, you take over the bio-cyborg battlecruisers and use them to fight your way through the enemy headquarters. Untold battle and see the battle unfold in dramatic state-of-the-art graphics. State-of-the-art. So this breaks up the usual monotony. Instead of 4 1-inch squares, we get 2 1-inch squares and 1 2-inch square. Ooh, it spoils us.
It's not a square.
It's a rectangle. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, you see in that big one there is a giant mutagenic eyeball thing. So I'm guessing the bio is the bad guys, obviously. And then we got, you know, some asteroid fields, and then it looks like you're flying through, I don't know, a junkyard. But it is single player. And I could not find a manual for this to save my life. But the controls are hella simple. So, if you want to go ahead, and slide us over there. So you just passed it.
No,
there you go.
That was the normal one.
Whatever.
That's very, at least for me, reminiscent of the Aniplex intro.
Oh, was that anime company?
Yeah, where the letters like spiral in.
Alright, so I don't know if I don't have a manual. Hard, easy. I would recommend easy because I did test this out a little while ago on normal and I got smoked in about the first, I don't know, minute. So Y shoots once, X does a multi-shoot, A and B shoot that missile torpedo. And it is one hit, one kill. There are no weapon power-ups. And you only get like 3 lives. So you're going to see a robot real shortly here. And after you do a little bit of damage to him, once that top gun falls off, now stop, shoot him with the missile. And it'll freeze him. Well, assuming you can hit him. There, now fly into him. And then you take him over.
Oh.
So that is the gimmick of this game, is you're taking over the enemy mechs to get there. So the enemy mechs, when they die, you pop back out into your spaceship. A and B do not shoot your missiles now. You have those 3 green boxes or ammo, and it is a larger explosion that surrounds you and kills things. So, yeah, when you get like in a tight space, that's when you use your A, B now. And then, like I said, when you get hit enough times in your robot here, you'll pop back to your normal ship.
So what is my A, B in the robot?
It is what I was just saying. It shoots like a big round orange field, and you're dead. Or you're gonna be dead real shortly.
There is a lot of slowdown, and my ship is also very slow.
That's about where I died the first time. This is not going to be an easy game, from what I can tell. You can blow the engines up on these asteroids. I don't know that it's definitely not necessary, I guess, unless you get points for it, which, yeah, you did. You got 10,000 points for blowing the engine up there. And then, I don't know, I'm sure you get extra lives after you've earned enough points, but because I don't have a manual, I don't have any idea how long that is. The save state abuse begins. Not giving you too much poop. Just a little poop. So if you fly up into the middle of those guys and press your A or B, well, that's not going to help you. There, that's what your A and B does. But you only get 3 shots, and now they're gone.
Alright.
Yeah, it's a bit of a rough one, frankly. There's another robot coming up behind this, though, I think. Yeah. Just missile him. Do it again. So this guy's special is you can move your gun to the middle and then to the bottom of you. And then it shoots. Which, yeah, up there, it's nice because you can drop it to the bottom and shoot these things along the edges of the screens with less chance of killing yourself. I feel like the game requires a lot of finesse, but it doesn't actually control super well. I don't think. It feels kind of sluggish responsive to me. Although maybe that's our poor old busted controller that's the issue, really. I just flew right through your legs.
Yep.
Whatever, don't knock it, I guess.
What?
Good luck.
These dudes are hard to deal with.
Oh. Yeah, I don't know why there's a... Oh, missile him. Do it again. There you go.
I think it's cool that you have unlimited missiles.
Yes, thank God. Because if you didn't, you'd for sure never have a robot after the first couple. I don't know. Like, initial thought is it doesn't look as polished as a lot of the shmups we have played. Everything looks a bit more blocky. I don't know if that's the right word. I don't know, it doesn't look as smooth, you know what I mean? Like the pixel art looks not as good as a lot of the things we've played. It's of course an opinion. Energy core, change reactor to hyperdrive. What?
Okay.
I mean, the way it said that made no sense. I assume that's just bad translation into English. So, yeah, things are going to pop up out of those pink ones. Watch out. You want to shoot the blue thing. The blue thing is the boss. Well, the whole thing is the boss, but
Yeah.
like there's always going to be the 4 or 5 guns and then the blue thing, and the blue thing is what will eventually kill it. Yeah, and they shoot a lot of orbs at you. You save that state.
I did.
Move. Yeah, you have to try and do your best. Hey, Dave, how's it going? Background is boring. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say about the background. Like, it's only the first level. I give them a chance. Most shmups have their first level is pretty boring. It's usually like, hey, you're in space, or hey, you're flying above the ground somewhere. So, you know, I'm willing to forgive the boring background as a start.
This isn't gonna go well.
That one hit, one kill thing. Oh, did you reload all the way to the back?
No.
I'll say, why didn't you just let it kill you once? You got extra lives.
It's randomized.
It is. Well, I don't know if it's truly randomized or if there is a pattern to it, but it certainly has the ability to randomize.
Because I reloaded it and it went to a different place.
Oh, did it? Well, randomized it is then. Hey, look. Space
These
again.
annoying things.
Space. You're dead. Gotta do a lot of dodging, I think. I don't know, the space background and the planets don't look terrible. But again, they could look better, I think, is the problem. Oh, there's a robot. Shoot it and take it over. Interesting. Is that your special?
Yeah.
It's infinite, for what that matters. That is not much of a special, huh? I don't think you're gonna get past that with the robot there. Unless you kill that asteroid. No, I don't think you're gonna. Oh, you can fly through the jet. I thought the jet's what killed you last time. But apparently not. I don't know that I care for this particular robot. He is kind of weak sauce. That asteroid looks like it can hit you. I bet that it can. That's a crap homing missile. It's an awfully slow pace here. I don't know if that's a... I don't really know if that was your mech's fault that it's slow paced. You should just slam into something and steal that mech. At least it has a decent gun.
No, this one's gun is up.
Yeah, because you blew up the bottom gun instead of the top gun.
Ah.
So if you could ever manage to take it over without blowing up either gun, I assume you would get 3 shots out of it. But I think that's probably very difficult to do. These little Orby balls suck. It's almost like a calming, relaxing music, though. Dude does not want to do your A. There you go. Explosion animation's not bad. I like how they have the dark side of the planet there. It's kind of cool. Made it through. They ran into each other and died, I think.
That's disappointing.
Losing the robot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll throw another one at you at some point here. Alright. They could stand to speed the game up by about 25%, I think. Because it is awfully slow here. See my complaint about the graphic, though, so far? Saying it's basic and blocky. Like, that looks like you just took, like, the pencil tool and, like, MS Paint and just dotted all over the place. Alright, now that dude less so. That's a lot of dodging.
That's it.
Wonder if you get infinite continues. Nah, you gotta let that first one go. It's after these two, you gotta make it down. Before that, there's one gonna come in right in front of you. You gotta stay up and then go down after that third one comes in.
Forgot that that one existed.
And then another one's gonna come right across the top at you. There you go. Yeah, it probably could have cut out like half of this level. And it's been like, alright, you're clearly going to be like at the boss. Here you go, be at the boss. Instead of just making you fly this stupid thing around for 5 minutes. I don't know. Got anything interesting to talk about there, Chief?
Nothing happens. It really sucks.
There he is. Save it. That was fast. Why didn't you save it?
Because I had an idea.
Well, you fucking failed.
Thanks.
You're
No
welcome.
clue.
Why? What was your idea? Because it obviously didn't work.
I didn't get the chance to enact my idea because they killed me too fast.
You're gonna try and scoot up on it and blast it?
With the A.
You should save state it. You should save state like right as you see him come across the side of the screen there. Because he comes up from like back there. Or maybe he just comes through you, but the point is you can see the red as he starts to appear. Or right before he appears. There he is.
I don't think that's gonna work.
Well, certainly not if you're not next to it.
To find like...
Nah, I heard it. Like, I saw it flash. But boy, howdy. This is a unforgiving game right here, man. Woof. You're gonna beef it about 900 times before you get past this.
Is there There's so many. How am I supposed to beat this?
Are you on easy like I suggested?
Yes. Doesn't matter. So many, and the hitboxes are so large.
Yeah, there's not even a game fact for this game. There's nothing. You are on your own. I hate to tell you.
What if I just sit in the corner?
Nah, not a chance.
What about up here?
You're not gonna hit anything. Also, not a chance. Yeah, these things aren't even like a predetermined path. They actually follow you, so you are pretty well on hosed, I think.
How am I supposed to beat this? Not like that.
I don't have any idea, homie. This is gonna be brutal.
Oh, I got one.
You're doing so solid. No. Oh, look, you came right back though. Damage done. That's worth losing a life for. Not both your lives, huh? I say you kind of figured out a pattern there. Well, you had figured out a pattern there. Yeah, this game seems unfairly difficult, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Woofles. Would you like me to try? Not that I'm likely to do any better than you, but Can your A thing, can it blow up the objects? It can. Well, that's something. Well, not if you get hit. But I mean, if you get a swarm of them around you and you don't have time to dodge, you can use that to clear your space. Not if you die, though.
Go ahead.
I feel like the blasty thing has got to be.
I'm gonna keep looking for
Woo!
things about this game.
I mean,
I doubt I'll find anything. I guess you never know. Whoops.
what the hell was? You're still in your Discord. Oh my
yeah.
god. This is nonsense.
Alright, Blazeon. Yep.
Jesus.
See if we can find anything.
Wow.
Well, at least we know how many levels there are.
Oh, do you?
It says, it looks like I thought it said 5.
God dang.
Yep, 5 levels. The player is granted unlimited continues. Oh, wait.
God, you need it.
Maybe.
Oh, I got rid of the 3 guns. I just gotta get rid of this last one, I think. Whee! Good Jim and Italy, man.
This says Blazeon features challenging and inspired bosses, such as a missile-firing giant plant and a boss slightly resembling a pachinko machine. The bosses operate on a timer, rewarding players bonus points for the quicker they are defeated. When the timer hits 0, the boss self-destructs and no bonus is awarded.
You have a timer? It doesn't show you a timer.
I know.
Well, I've killed everything except for this giant laser blasty thing down here. Oh, I got it! It ran away! Victory!
You still have the second half.
What?
I'm pretty sure that wasn't the end of the level last time, yeah.
Oh my god.
You can take over those, by the way.
Or not.
You can.
I mean... This is the controller with the sticky button. Look, I keep going down and then it just drags me.
Alright, so unlimited continues are offered, but if you use a continue, you're sent to the beginning of the stage.
Whatever, I mean, at least it's an option. No! No! Oh, you mother. Well, hey. We can use a continue. I mean, we were pretty much at... What?
Yeah, it puts you at the beginning of the level.
Oh my god.
This isn't the beginning. I told you that. I said you have the second half of the level.
Ooh! Now this one's got promise. Ooh, and his special's good too.
I do have turbo on, by the way, on Y.
I don't know which one's faster, really.
This one seems like you can just hold down the button and it'll keep firing. The other ones don't.
Look at me clipping through the edge of the ship. Yeah, this robot's pretty solid. I like him.
This is not for the right game.
I think this thing I'm fighting is like chunks of whatever it was that we just fought. I feel like I have to blow this up. Or maybe I just have to fly under it. I guess fly under it. How rude.
There's a lot of Game Genie stuff for this.
Yeah, because the game is fucking hard and Game Genie is the only way to do it. I think I just keep blasting chunks of this thing off. It's kind of cool. Up or down, up or down, what do you think?
Up.
Are you reading the game fact?
Nope.
I'm
It's
not gonna go
definitely not
up. Boy. At least it lets you see that before you actually get stuck up there.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yep. Nope. I see nothing.
Yeah, there's nothing about this game. There's probably a good reason for that, because the game's ridiculous. I mean, one, it doesn't look as polished as other games we've played. And then, two, it's, I don't know.
I think I like this one more than the one we just played.
Really?
Yeah.
I like the one we just
'Cause,
played.
I mean, I don't think it was good enough. Like, it didn't make use of the speed as much as it could have.
Oh, and this one does?
Well, no, because didn't the other one, like, have variable speed?
No.
We played one recently that was like that.
Not too recently.
I'm pretty sure we did.
I don't think we did.
What was the last game we played?
The last one we played was the one where you could link the two ships together.
Okay, there was one before that then.
I mean,
That just wasn't great.
there's been plenty that
But
weren't
I like
great.
the gimmick of this one. I like the fact that you can take over your enemies and play as them.
I won't argue that's cool, but it's also
It's a very difficult game and very slow.
is
And it
painfully
looks
slow.
it looks okay.
It is. I think my argument thus far is it is painfully slow.
The music's pretty good.
Yeah, music's okay, and the sound isn't bad. Like the sound design.
I think your gun is overpowering of the music.
Yeah, that's fair. That happens a lot with shmups. I guess.
Wait, hold down your shoot button. Okay, never mind. That was fine. I think it's boss time.
As do I, but I'm waiting for him to show up. Hey, look, he showed up. Oh, fudge. What the hell is this? Was it following me?
focus on that one.
Yeah, that was my plan. So that appeared to be the one that shot the stupid blue ball that followed me. And I don't know where the hell the middle one went. Ooh, that thing's apparently just gonna fly right at me. Ah, fudge! Boy, howdy. I don't like that little blue ball that follows you. It seems kind of janky. Ah. We already know that it's no use in using to continue.
Not right now, at least.
That thing is just enough to piss you off. That's a fact.
Does your A stop it?
You know, I don't know. I did not try to stop it with the A button. I don't think my little missile hurts it at all, but... Ah!
I would agree with that statement. I don't think it hurts it. Well, it seems like the green is pretty easy to deal with.
Oh, God. Ah!
Just kidding.
Yeah, you were wrong. No!
At least you didn't save it as you were getting hit.
Yeah, no kidding.
We've done that. Well, I've done that plenty of
I
times.
mean, we've both done that before, so... It's two. Ah! Well, I wonder how many points you have to get an extra life in this game.
Oh, but it is on a timer. Look, boss score. It was going down.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
So that was a level, I guess. Good God.
Yep. That was a level.
How many stages were there?
5. We're on 3. Save.
These are really long levels.
It's a really slow game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, actually, I wonder if it's really long or if it's just that
If you just
damn
let
slow.
yourself die, then you'll come back with full life.
That's a good point.
Alright, take this dude. It's about to show up. He's new. Oh, I like his gun. His A is infinite. Oh, he drops charges. That's really good for ground guys.
Bogus.
You chose wrong. I think you could take those over as well. Well,
Guess
you
we're
have
not
to-
gonna find out.
You have to hit him.
Oh, green ball bastards.
We know that you can take over that one.
This one was the good one, right? Yeah, he was.
You have very little time to get through it after it's destroyed.
Yeah, I think this is actually probably the guy to use on this level, because everything seems to be close to the ground and the
I
ceiling.
don't know if you can take those over. I think you can take over pretty much everything that is not a small ship.
Whoa.
Well, now we're going fast.
Yeah, what the hell?
Fast right into the mid-level boss.
Jesus. Oh, well. Pfft. I'm gonna take you over. Why does he get so many thingies? Jesus.
Are those beeping noises coming from that dude?
Yeah.
Because it definitely sounds like it's coming from my left. And
Alright. Well, you know what? It's your turn.
what do you mean it's your turn?
It's your turn. I got through the last half of level 1 in the boss, or level 2 in the boss, whatever the hell you want to call it.
There's quite a bit of slowdown.
Yeah, this game is really bad with that, actually. Like, I don't think we've experienced this much slowdown since, like, Super R-Type. I think Super R-Type and Gradius 3 were both guilty of having pretty bad slowdown. And this one's also pretty rough. Excuse me.
Oh boy.
Peace out, son. I'm curious.
How am I supposed to dodge those missiles?
I don't have any idea. I don't know that you are.
I was going up.
Hello, friends. Stay a while and listen.
Well, not that it does me any good, but I figured out that his gun blocks bullets. Ah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a good thing it gives you infinite continues, because I think without that it would be impossible to get anywhere in this game. And we're playing it on freaking easy. Like, and I get it, you and I aren't great at these. But if this is the easy difficulty, I can't fathom playing this on hard. Like, for real.
You know what I want to do?
What?
I want to try it on hard. We have what, 5 minutes?
Until the review at minimum. Sure, I don't care. You're gonna get smoked, watch. Or maybe they programmed it backwards and hard is actually easy.
I doubt it.
One can be hopeful.
I think my ship is a different color.
It is. It's orange. It was blue in the last one.
Well, doesn't help if I
Run in this.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know how long it freezes in, so. I don't think that dude was orange last time either. Bless you. You got the Rona?
No, I have seasonal allergies. It's the saddest thing.
Isn't it?
Everywhere is like, if you sneeze or cough, then you aren't allowed here. And I'm like,
But I have allergies.
I don't get a choice. I promise I'm not sick. I don't feel sick.
This doesn't really appear to be any different than playing it on easy.
I agree.
How many times have you died?
All. Or twice.
Okay, so it's not. I thought, well, maybe it just started you with less lives because I saw you didn't have lives, and then I realized that you just didn't have lives. You died. All your guys turn orange now instead of blue, I'll tell you that.
They look cooler, I think.
Yeah, I like the color scheme better, honestly.
I wonder if normal has a different color scheme as well.
Good, good. Yeah, it's convenient being able to multi-direction the gun there. It's where you need it to be. I mean, it'd be nice if it was a little more powerful and fired a little more consistently as well, but
I think I can take over these ships as well.
I don't know that you can. I think one hit pretty much kills them. I guess unless maybe you hit them with only the missile. Fire a missile.
Well, I can't fire it into, here, let me...
Just smash it and try and catch one. Nope. Insta-death.
Which I guess means that I probably can't take over these green dudes.
No, but you can try. Crap on it. Oh, you can!
Oh, Jesus.
That's a fast ship. What's its special do? Oh, it turns you invisible, so you don't get shot. That's kind of cool, actually.
Look how fast I am.
Yeah.
This solves all of the speed problems.
You know, minus the fact that the level still scrolls slower than dog. And your gun is okay at best.
It's the same gun as the first ship. It's just two lasers.
You could take those over too, probably, huh?
Probably. Nope.
Just gonna go with a big no on that.
It didn't. I hit him with a missile and it didn't take it over.
Well, we tried.
Man, I missed my speed.
Alright, well, let's talk about this. Graphics. It doesn't look the worst, but it is definitely less polished than some of the other shooters we've played. Like, I liked the way the one we played the other day better. What the hell was the one we played the other day? I'm gonna look it up now, because
The twin one.
bothering me, yeah. Find out. Cause yeah, we just played it the other day. It's like, geez, it can't be that hard. Strike Gunner. I like Strike Gunner.
Striker STG.
Yeah. Yeah, so this does not look the greatest. It looks, I don't know, it's too pixelated. It doesn't, it's just not smooth enough, I don't think. Compared to a number of games that we've seen previous to this one's release that look better. I mean, is it the worst? No. I think D4 solidly takes the worst, probably, on shmup graphics. If I recall, we didn't care for that at all.
This one's red.
This is normal.
Yeah, this is normal. So normal gives you a red ship. I think easy was blue.
Yeah.
And then hard is orange. So that's a cool little detail.
Yeah, so I mean, graphics are passable. I've seen better. I've seen worse. Your thoughts?
I agree with that.
Sound. What do you think about sound?
I think this sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah, the music's not bad. It's not... I don't not like the music, but it doesn't have a sense of urgency to it at all. It's just very kind of calm, like sci-fi, spacey sounding music. And I wish it was a little more high-tempoed. But it's not bad. And the rest of the sounds average, shmuppy, you know. Shooting sounds and exploding sounds is pretty much the par for the course. Until you get to the end there where it's like, activate hyperdrive, and you get the little siren clacks on you. Wow, wow. I don't know. That's about it, though. what I guess this is where it's really gonna hurt it, in my opinion, is gameplay. So let's talk about the gimmick real quick, because I think we both agree the gimmick is cool.
Yeah.
Take over the enemy robots and things and use those, and they're interesting weapons. So instead of the game giving you upgrades, like most shmups do, it gives you the different ships that you can take over. Which is great, except that you can't take over every kind of enemy ship, obviously. I don't know how many there are you can take over. Probably a handful. So it's interesting. Not the most amazing thing, but interesting.
Yeah, here's the fast dudes. Oh no, these are not the fast dudes. The green dudes are the fast dudes.
Once you get past the gimmick, though, I think is where it kind of starts to fall apart. It is very, very slowly paced, and it is very, very difficult. And the controls, I mean, does the control feel sluggish to you?
No, I think it's more, like, it more has to do with everything is slow. Except for that one really fast ship. Like, because that felt
Ridiculous.
really fast. But it didn't feel, you know, not responsive or slow in the controls. I think it's just because these are such slow characters.
Yeah.
And clearly they could make it fast. Like,
Yeah, because those one
that
ships
ship was
were
fast, and the boss that we had gotten to that we hadn't
Yeah,
beaten
well,
yet.
it's guns are certainly. Oh yeah, the robot tank thing you're talking about.
Right, like it speeds you up a lot.
Yeah.
So it's not like they didn't have the ability to go fast.
They just for whatever
didn't.
reason chose not to.
Which, I mean, I guess, like, it's whatever, but
I don't care.
having these big stretches where
yeah,
nothing
of
happens.
nothing. That's ridiculous. So yeah, the game's hard, and then it's plagued by the slowness of it, really.
And constant action isn't a great thing. Like, it's good to have, you know, those rests, but you don't want the rest to be too long.
And another thing, like, they've made some of the sections so full that it makes it super hard. You could have just stretched those out across the level a little more instead of having them all pile in at once. I mean, I guess the idea of piling in at once is specifically to hurt you, but I don't know. Other than the gimmick, I don't particularly care for it. It is an okay game, but it's not great, and it's not the worst. It's not 2 players, which I really like 2-player shoot 'em ups because it just makes the game way more interesting to me when we're both playing. And Strike Gunner had a cool thing where you could link up, completely unnecessary, I think, to complete the game, you know, but it was a very cool mechanic as well. So it kind of had its gimmick on it. I think every freaking shmup has had some kind of weird gimmick, hasn't it?
Pretty much.
Like Gradius, you could choose your weapons. Super R-Type, you had, what was it, Gerald and Jeffrey. D-Force, you had the 2-level helicopter that went up and down. Strike Gunner had the link up. Blazeon has the steal the enemy mechs. I don't know. Where I fall on it, I think in the end is I don't think it's probably worth hunting down. I definitely think there are better shooters out there, and I'm gonna thumbs down it.
As much as I do like the idea, I feel like it definitely could have been executed better.
Yeah.
And I feel like I know of other shmups that I would rather play.
For sure.
So I think I would also give it a thumbs down.
Yeah. The one-hit, one-kill thing sucks too. I hate that in almost any shmup, but this one, because there's so much crap flying at you and you're so slow to respond to it. I mean, we have died a ridiculous amount in like the first 2 levels. Yeah. And the levels seem unbearably long. And I think that's because of the slowness. Like, if you sped the game up, I think we would get to the end of the levels faster and it wouldn't seem so bad. But yeah, I don't know. It's neat, but I'm just not that big of a fan of the overall thing here. So yeah, I'm gonna thumbs down. You're gonna thumbs down.
Yeah.
Blazeon, the bio-cyborg challenge is 2 thumbs down. Sadly, well, I think we've only ever done that to one other shmup, and that was probably D-Force. And I don't even know. We might have given D-Force a decent one. By the way, we got our website back, SNESisLife.com.
We got our domain back.
We got our domain back because Google domains is crap. D-Force, 1 up, 1 down. I'm feeling you probably gave a thumbs up.
Probably.
I didn't write it down. I gave it a down, that's for sure. I'm almost certain I gave it a thumbs down. So yeah. It would be interesting to go through these again at some point and break them up by genre and look at the shmups and be like, these are the better shmups and these are the crappier shmups. That might be something I do at some point just for funs, but not tonight. So that's it for bio-cyborg challenge. But we all know it's our Saturday night. So why don't you bounce us over to some tasty, tasty Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars. Oh yeah.
Oof. I burped.
It looks like you're just wearing a white shirt. An extremely bright white shirt.
Yeah. It has no seams.
Indeed.
That is a bit weird.
Here's a blankie I got that's got a lot of green on it just for funsies. Where's Yoshi? There's a Yoshi there. It's white. It's kind of funny.
That's interesting. Alright. I'm in shark area.
Oh yeah, you have to fight the shark guy still. Hey look, there's the shark guy. So you're the Mario, eh?
Ow. Nice.
Oof.
Ow.
I mean, Bowser's just got higher defense in general, so.
I can not really hear.
Oh,
Well, that was decent damage.
that's because Blazeon, the volume of just the game in general, is so loud that I turned it down so that we can
Completely forgot what Bowser's move was. I was ready for him to spin the chain chomp, and he
throws Mario at the
did
moment.
not.
It's funny.
Stop hitting Peach, please. But also, please don't hit Mario.
Well, I hate to tell you, it's gotta hit someone.
Ouch. And Bowser can take 7 damage.
Yeah. Bum 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 bum.
What? 2 damage. Way to go, Peach. Really carrying your weight.
I'm so angry about it.
Diamond Saw. Cool. You missed. I'd like him to hit Bowser. But I don't think he's gonna do that. Get top.
Defense up. Oh, he turned red, huh? He was blue, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
So is it just me fighting him?
Looks like I would fireball him personally. Are you out of firepower?
No. Super flame?
Yeah. I mean, it's the water creature, right? They're weak to fire. Or at least that's the way everything else on this boat has been.
No.
Well.
Very false. Ouch.
Well, you're not dead. Not all the way anyway. Stabby McStab stab.
I don't have any other mushrooms.
You're in a rough spot then. I feel like the last time I remember fighting this dude, I didn't get to no one-on-one battle.
Well, I'm dead.
And apparently you have to win that fight. Jesus, stop going up the stairs.
I'm really not trying to.
I didn't figure. I think you're just gonna have to fight smarter there, Chief.
Yikes. Also, yikes. Can they stop going after Peach? They're going like after exclusively Peach and Mario. It's the first time Bowser's been hit this match.
I'm sorry. I'll tell you, Home Skillet. It's punishing you.
Here you go, Peach.
Be like, now go help heal everybody else. Wham!
Yeah, fight Bowser. Yeah, get him.
Get him. Oh! Now I remember. Kill 3 of the 4 small sharks. I mean, keep everybody alive primarily, but if you kill 3 of the 4, there will only be the 1 left. They don't bring new ones on screen until you kill all 4 of them. So if you kill 3 of the 4, then you can just concentrate on the big guy and let the little guy sit there and pound away on you. But the point is, you won't be getting fought by 5 guys at once. I remember that now.
It still doesn't solve my problem of the one-on-one.
I don't remember getting to a one-on-one, so I wonder if you can just manage to do enough damage fast enough to get him to die. Ooh, 2 damage. Balls.
Leave Mario alone.
Bowser's the only one pumping effective damage here. It might be more you. Oh well, there you go. 87. That was way better.
Uh oh. Yeah, that's fine.
You should probably heal herself. I mean, you don't want her to go down. That'd be poor. Would be unfortunate.
Yeah, Bowser, take it.
I got a random topic we can talk about. The movie Onward. We just went and saw it, right before they shut everything down. But now it's on Disney Plus already. They kind of released it out early, I think, because of the whole COVID thing. So, Onward was a Disney Pixar joint. Very much D&D-esque. In fact, the one brother in the entire movie is basically treating life like a D&D game. Let's go on a quest and find the treasure and get the map and do this and that. What'd you think of it?
I really enjoyed it, actually.
As did I. I liked the half a dad walking around the whole time was pretty funny when he screwed up the spell. It was interesting. It's an interesting concept that the D&D world would move past the D&D-ness of it. And
magic, wizards, knights, quests.
Yeah, like someone invented electricity basically, and they abandoned magic, and then modernized into the normal day, or normal timeline. Like they had cars and high schools and everything else. But it was kind of neat, the idea, like, oh well, this one kid's managing to bring magic back, and so it was interesting like that. You should group hug. Yeah, faux show. So yeah, I mean, I really enjoyed it. I mean, not that... Look, I think every movie Pixar has brought out, for the most part, has been really good, except for, like, the random sequels. Like, Cars 2 and Cars 3 were garbage. I didn't care for half of the Toy Story movies. I could have done without 2. Did they make a 4?
Yep.
I don't even remember.
We haven't seen 4.
I haven't seen 4. I did like... Oh, no, we did.
No, we didn't. I didn't.
I think your mom
4
and
was
I...
with Forky.
Yeah, your mom and I watched it with your brother, I think.
Stop, they're gonna kill Peach.
I did like 3 because that was the first time, like, the characters were ever put in mortal danger. Like, at the very end, they almost threw him into an incinerator, and I was like, yes! This is gonna be the greatest ending to a series of movies ever! Look, you beat him without having to do the one-on-one thing.
I think the key was keeping that one dude there.
That one shark there. Cheat some XP. It's on the left. I was right. Hot dog. That's a lot of XP then. One would assume. Yeah, look at that.
Yeah, I'd expect some people to level up.
Yeah, so like Toy Story 3 was good. Didn't care for 2.
2 and
Didn't care for
1,
4 either,
3, 1 and 1.
Although Toy Story 4 had a super dark storyline as well. So I mean, I guess there's that.
3, 1, 4, 4, and 2.
I mean, you're not using Mal at this point, but I would probably...
I'm also not using him to attack whenever I have him out.
True. I'm impressed, matey. You've earned the star. Think of it as a souvenir of our fight.
Cool.
Shmee. So yeah, Onward. Chris Pratt was the older brother who was obsessed with D&D.
Tom Holland.
And Tom Holland was the younger brother who ended up being the wizard. I will give it this. So the whole movie was about them trying to see their dad again. And they used a magic spell to bring their dad back to life. But they picked it up and only half their dad came back. So they're walking around with a pair of pants like the whole movie. And it was really funny. They like attached him to like one of those dog leashes, like a retractable leash, and they're just walking him around town. Mom ended up being a pretty awesome character, which was neat. I think you have to go talk to people now. You must have really wanted the star. Go on, get out of here before I change my mind. Yar.
Follow him anyway.
There you go.
Wow, nothing?
Nothing, apparently.
Interesting.
I mean, you did just beat the boss.
So where am I going now?
Back to town. To town to be accosted by the toads. Hee. You found the star. Well done. Your journey ends here, you gullible. Don't you know I'm Yoridovich, a member of Smithy's gang. Shocked? It's no wonder my impersonation of ordinary person was flawless. Your search for the star has worried Smithy, so if I take it back, I'll earn bounty points. It's futile. Hand it over. That is the only option, actually. If you do the it's futile or no way thing, it just like you have no chance. There's too many of us. Give it over, and so you end up having to give it to him.
It's kind of bogus.
It is. Chase him.
Where'd they go?
Did great. Mario caught up. Only thing to do now, we must rest a little, or we'll have to swim for it. Not so fast, eh? That star's a gift to me mate Mario. You spineless dog's got no code of honor. I'll make you walk in the blink. Hope you're ready for another fight.
It smells.
My burp.
No. I've been smelling it for a while. It's like... It smells like someone cooked something. I don't know if it's popcorn or not. It's probably popcorn.
Your brother does like popcorn. Oh, there's a secret to beating this guy. I don't remember what the hell it was. I think it might have been Mallow, actually.
Fighting him over a chasm.
I think Mallow's lightning attacks like do real good amount of damage to this dude. You're a little out of it to be trying that though.
That sucks. Because I'm pretty sure I save stated.
Oh, at the beginning of the fight?
I think so.
Well, I guess you're just gonna have to deal with him. Yep, Yardovich is weak to thunder. I thought I remembered him being weak to him.
Yikes. Well. Does this mean I'd have to fight this dude again?
Yes, it would. I ain't gonna do nothing to him. Like you're just stuck in this, buddy. You could use Bowser's specials to try and drop his attack power, I think. Yeah, I ain't gonna do nothing. He's not a ghost.
Man, I suck at that.
Yes, you do. Fucking group hug. That's brutal, isn't it?
Yeah. is all he uses. Oh no, take it back. He did nothing. Cool.
Trying to see what Bowser's powers are.
$58 damage.
What the deuce?
I don't like this.
Can't seem to find Bowser's powers at the moment. It's a little annoying.
That's not cool. Yikes. Ugh.
I didn't even see what he did. What'd he do?
He slapped Bowser with his head and then shot all of us. I couldn't even heal Bowser to full.
Sounds like a bummer.
Yeah. How do I get rid of 2 of him? Oh, thank God.
The boss fight is very hard. Yardovish's power special characters, including Water Blast, which knocks you out easily if you're not careful. You should bring multiple mushrooms and pick-me-ups. Blah, 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 blah. Eventually, Yardovich will duplicate himself. The real deal is easily found because if you attacked in the round before, the cursor will automatically be pointing at the correct guy. So just keep attacking him, and when he splits, whichever one that the cursor starts on is the one you want to hit.
Yikes.
At least Princess has some bomb healing.
Yeah.
The only thing saving you at the moment. This is the high damage one. Blammo. Somebody's gonna have to eat a mushroom or a syrup here in a minute, or you're gonna run out of flower power. Doesn't seem so bad on 73, never mind, it's still pretty shitty.
Thank you.
You want me to do a super jump for you?
There's where it duplicates again.
Yeah, so whichever one the cursor starts on is the one that you want to attack.
He can now one-shot Peach, so I can't let them get below 40 HP.
Well, there's too big of a chance of group wiping. Woo!
Huh.
Damn.
Okay, cool.
I think you pissed him off. 120 damage. Oof. Oof. It's kind of funny, he detaches his head and sticks it on the point of his spear. Even though the spear already has a point on it. Seems a little overdone, frankly. I do love the music out of this game. Syrup.
Okay, honey syrups then?
I guess, doesn't matter, yeah. Whatever keeps her in the game for a little bit. Just keep pumping away. Yeah, Peach's about to go down, ain't she?
Yep. Of course.
Well, at least you have a bunch of pick-me-ups. Like her little shoes sticking out the bottom of her dress.
Yeah, love that, man.
That's not so bad. Well, I didn't realize it was gonna knock him down. I don't know, dude. Trying to decide whether to
I
heal
need to
or...
pick up Bowser.
Agreed. I'm looking at it this way.
But guaranteed Mario goes down.
Well, if he gets
Unless he
attacked.
attacks Bowser.
Or if he doesn't attack before Mario goes. Mario could chow down a mushroom or something.
Yeah.
Or Bowser could use a mushroom on him.
Bowser does the most damage, though. So I can just have Mario.
Mushroom himself.
Yeah.
Oh, you
Or
got
not.
him. Hey, that'll work. Hot dog.
Cool.
It's a fight.
That also solves my problem.
Indeed. I'm a real boy!
4, 5, 2. Go get him, pal. The gills are failing him, so we're heading back down. Drop in, now we have the time, okay? Johnny Jones. Okay. Where's the shop?
Right there. That was the door that the toads were guarding, remember?
I can't.
There you go. Like it's the actual toads.
I felt like I just have to buy. Peace, brother. It's my unpleasant in there. Thanks for helping us out. Cool.
There you go.
Surely there's something in here.
I mean, surely, but I don't know that. And my name's not Shirley.
Nope, nothing.
At least nothing on top of the boxes. Ah, leave this. You don't want this. So you can buy like a bug box from them and go to Booster Pass and catch bugs and sell them to them. I think their stock is different now than when the bad guys were running it. So it's worth looking again. Yeah. So there's Peach's Parasol.
Oh boy.
Which replaces her Slap Glove. Shoot. I think the Koopa Troopa shell's stronger than the other one. Let's see. What do you have? The Super Smasher? Or the Masher?
Yes.
Then yeah, the Koopa Troopa Shell is stronger. And then
Hurley Gloves is what I have for Bowser.
Hurley Gloves is where you're at.
Yep.
Yeah. The Double Punch is for Gino. Which I think I don't remember if you have him already or not.
I think I do.
Ribbit Stick for Mallow.
We don't have that yet.
And a Knock Knock Shell? Oh, the Troopa Shell's way better than the Knock Knock Shell. What's Bowser have? The Wompy Gloves?
The Throw Gloves. The Hurley Gloves.
But you don't have the spikes. I think that's just the chain chomp. Yeah, there you go. I would go equip your new stuff and Double Punch for Gino. See if Gino already has Double Punch to equip. You could have done it right there, but
nope.
Nope, he has a hand glove. So yeah, buy him the Double Punch. Double punch. Again, there's an equip option in the item menu. You have to arrow down to them first. Yeah. There you go. Sell all that crap.
Welcome to my weapons shop. Sell. That's not what I wanted to sell.
Yeah, so use your flower box. So it just adds to your total.
Sweet.
Armor shop.
You always look for it there. It's not there. You always have to look up a different page for armor.
So what we got here? We got the Happy and the Mega.
And sailor stuff.
Alright, well, Happy is better than the Megas.
Sailor is better than Happy.
Oh, and you're already wearing Sailors, aren't you?
I think so? Sailor. Nautica dress. Sailor cape, sailor pants.
Yeah, you bought the Sailor
So
stuff.
I just need
good.
stuff for Bowser.
If they even offer anything.
Dress, shirts, pants.
Yeah, they don't have anything for Bowser. Nope. Alright, well, I guess you're done with armor. You should roll the item shop, though. Health food store. I have no idea how this works. I don't remember it at all. I think you just give him one of your mushrooms. And if he gets a good one, then you get stuff.
Okay. Interesting.
Yeah. Accessories. Everybody's already got accessories, don't they?
I don't know.
So this is just the regular item person here. I would consider at this point selling most of your crap mushrooms and replacing them with mids. Because your guys have enough health at this point that it's kind of... I would also probably pick up a couple maple syrups and maybe dump a couple honey syrups, because the honeys only give you 10 flower points, which is not much. I think you're fine on that. Parties refreshed during the battle. What's the able juice? Gets rid of statuses. Those are alright. I don't know what the hell freshen up does.
It says parties refreshened during battle, so I'm assuming it refreshes everything.
There's a healing drink. Once used, removes all negative stats effects in the party, not including death.
Okay.
So basically the same as an able juice, really.
Just for everyone. Except an able juice only costs 4.
Because it's a single person. I don't find either of those to be super necessary in my opinion.
Yep. That's good.
Go talk to the elder, I think is the next part. Do it before you save.
There's a save area.
Yeah, the elder's the top left corner. I think he gives you crap, if I remember. Oh, there you go. I guess he doesn't give you crap. Does it accumulate frog coins? You have 20 now. Everything's hella expensive.
Battle.
That's the one you want. Or the XP booster.
What is this?
It cuts your magic costs in half when you use them in fight. That's meh. Yeah, what you really want is the experience of the coin booster or the flower screws thingy. Like they're just super solid or items that just make the game easier, frankly. I don't think you have to rest, because after that last fight, I think you're full. Aren't you? Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, usually after the big boss battles, it puts you back at full everything. Look, you're just as further than I am now. Well, I think I'm past you on the actual cartridge that I have, but not on here.
Okay.
Although
the Landover place.
You just go back out the front door. And it adds it to your map. Yeah, I think this is pretty much where I'm at on the cartridge, is I'm in Monstro Town. But save spot.
May as well.
Bum, bum, ba-dum.
Not that I need to, but
oh. Yeah, go down in there. And I think jump. Okay, I'm crazy, I guess. Never mind. I thought there was something down there. There's something. Well, maybe it's further. What are you doing? You want to shoot it when it dings. Wait, go back. Over on the left up there. Jumpy jump. Jump around. I don't remember what the hell the cloud thing is at all. Whatever, go ahead and go.
I want to figure out what the cloud thing is.
I don't know that you can. Yeah, just...
Oh.
Oh, walk up next to the rocks there. Jump. Maybe a little further. There it is. Just jump out. Get in a fight. Get in a couple of fights. Come. I like the fact that they gave Mario a Koopa shell to kick around. It's a nice kind of... I don't know, what do you call that? I don't know. It's just very in theme, very thematic for Mario to be kicking a shell.
Oh, I finally reached level 12.
Restream chat's freaking out. I wonder if it...
2, 1, 1.
I wonder if this is going to be another one of those instances where it cuts our video in half. That'll piss me off.
Maybe. Yikes.
Oh, it killed Princess. Wow.
That was like 100 damage.
Maybe you should concentrate on killing him first in these fights. Princess just sucks, I don't know what to tell you. She's weaker than hell. Her heals are good. It's an octopus being flown around by bat shells. Bat shell.
That was some great damage. Peach did 97 to it.
Don't look at me.
Well, that sucks. Stop.
Oh, dude. They do go after Peach, don't they? Boy, howdy. Dude's got some health.
Cool. On a character that hadn't taken any damage.
Yeah, sometimes that's how it goes.
Ugh.
I don't remember how to get up there. Oh, you know what? Jump back in the hole. Right there, jump. Or on the block right in front of you there, jump out. Up. There, jump there. There it is. Now you have to cannon your ass up there. You have to let it go all the way back and then come forward, I think. I don't remember how to make it like shoot you.
How did I do it the first time?
I don't know. There it was. I'll do it again. Well, do you know how to do it now? Yay, frog coin.
Cool. Yes, I figured out how to do it, by the way.
So there is nothing down at the bottom except a bunch of these geckos. So, I mean, you could spend 10 minutes here farming XP, basically. Yeah, that's right. The geckos beat the piss out of each other, so don't kill them until last. Because they'll fight themselves along with everything else. They will occasionally hit you, but sometimes they'll hit, I mean, oftentimes they'll hit the other enemies. It's a cool looking spider. He has 3 eyeballs, which is a little weird, but cool.
Thank you. Yikes.
Yeah, see, sometimes they go after you.
Well, there's nothing else for him to attack.
Sometimes they'll still attack themselves.
Oh.
Yeah, it says like, you know, monsters are confused or confused monsters, and then they just attack.
3, 5, 5.
I say she could use some more health, huh?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's where you're at. You're either having a bunch of fights or you're just moving along.
Well, I won't try to avoid the gecko fights.
Yeah, but you're not gonna seek them out.
Right. They don't do much damage.
No, that's you always leave the geckos. Stab. 64 points of stab. Ouch. Well, I guess you're down there now, aren't you? All the way at the end, bottom. All the way down, there's another cannon that'll shoot you back up to the front, and then you can finish trying to get there. Oh man, I'm tired.
I'm not.
Huh?
I'm not.
Well, that's because you freaking slept till 1 in the afternoon or something. You didn't go to bed till 5 this morning. Goober.
We were talking to Danny on Discord, and we were talking about him going to sleep late there.
Yeah.
And he was like, yeah, no, Joey's always awake before I go to sleep, and then he's always awake after I wake up.
I think there's a problem there.
I think there is.
There's your piano. So how do you do the super shoot? You are garbage. Doesn't I want you to run off the edge of the cliff, apparently.
It's interesting.
Thought you figured out how to do it.
I thought I did.
Oh my god. Stop. The game disagrees. It feels that you did not jump.
Clearly. Whoops.
That's alright, yeah. So she's not gonna kill him. Oh man. So we are starting our 22nd or 23rd recap of games. Or our 23rd set of 5. So we have to do our 22nd recap, which we can do tomorrow after the show. But this week's game, or this set's games, we have 5 games. Blazeon was the first. It was a shmup, right?
Yeah.
Then we've got Chuck Rock, which is a platformer. Then we've got Imperium, which is a shmup. And then Cyberspin, which is a racing game. And then Space Megaforce, which is a shmup. So out of these 5 games that we're getting ready to do, 3 of them are shmups.
I'm in the B zone.
You've been beat. Doink! Doink!
Nice.
Yeah, just remember the purple dude's rough. So anyway,
Peach can do some good damage to him though.
I figure since we got 3 shmups, then we're definitely going to put the other 2 games in between them. So would you rather... I assume we're not going to play Blazeon on a second day.
No.
No.
No reason to.
No, not at all. So we've got Chuck Rock, which is a caveman platformer. I want to say a la Joe and Mac, but it is nothing like Joe and Mac. And then we have Cyberspin, which is a racing game.
Why does Cyberspin sound so familiar?
No idea. But I don't
You know
have
what? I know what I'm thinking about.
I will say that I don't have instruction manual for that. I do have an instruction manual for Chuck Rock.
I was thinking about a show named Cyberspin, and I was like, I don't think there is a show named Cyberspin. There's not. I was thinking of Tailspin.
I also could not find a manual for Imperium or Space Megaforce.
That's...
I will say this. Space Megaforce is generally regarded as an excellent shooter. So at least one of these games should be good. It's a big choice, actually.
Yeah, I got this guy original 3 ways.
You're gonna have to save state this bad boy.
I did.
That's good. Because you're gonna get jacked.
Okay,
You can ride the bullets. Aww. Right at the end. Nice. I mean, as long as you're cheating anyway, you might as well, right? Or you could just take your 1 frog coin and be done.
oh. Aw, it threw me off. I didn't expect to go over him.
I wonder how many times you can double the coins. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh, there's so many. Eventually, I'll basically just be jumping on bullet bills at some point if it allows me to just keep doing this.
Agreed. There's a limit. It's a 2-time option to double, so this is your second. So apparently after this one, if you manage it, you're done. I'd say when you're at the edge of the thing, it looks like the bullets fly past you.
There you go, as promised.
That's sweet though, 4 frog coins. Hard to crap on that one.
Yeah. This actually seems like a really great place to end.
It does. I was about to say the exact same thing, so... I mean, why don't you go ahead and talk a little Moskowitz there and see what he says, and... You know, where are you heading? Monster Town, any chance? Yes. Look for the whirl with the ant pops up and proceed after it. Follow it until you find your way underground. It's just around the corner. Oh, there you go. So he told you how to get there.
Okay.
All right, so yeah, that's good enough. So what do you want to play tomorrow? Cyberspin or Chuck Rock? Both of them are unfortunately one-player games, I think. So
Let's do Chuck Rock.
sure. All right. Well, that's it, guys. Thanks a lot for joining us tonight as we played Blazeon, which sadly got 2 thumbs down, and then some more Mario RPG. One day we'll finish this game.
Eventually.
Yeah, for sure. I don't remember how many episodes it took you to beat Link to the Past. I think like 6. And this one, I think you're already at 6. So it's just going to take longer. Of course, it doesn't help that the entire month of February we took off from playing it. It just makes it stretch. But that's it, everybody. Thanks for joining in and watching the shows. And we will see you tomorrow.
See you guys.